Well, next week is National Agriculture Week and National Ag Day. Here to talk about some of the activities taking place, Amy Bradford from Growmark, who's chair of the Ag Council of America and National Ag Day activities. Amy, thanks for being here. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing well, and thanks for inviting me to talk a little bit about Ag Day activities next week. We're really excited to be in person in Washington, D.C. with a lot of activities going on, as well as provide a virtual component for those who can't attend locally.
It's definitely an exciting time for sure. And, right off the bat, Amy, you just might talk about what National Ag Day is and just all the activities that take place that correspond with that.
I sure will. National Ag Day is an annual celebration of American farmers' due to feed, fuel, and clothe the world. And the activities on National Ag Day are designed to help others understand that as well. So March 22 is National Ag Day. The whole week really is National Agriculture Week, but March 22 is National Ag Day, and we expect that USDA Secretary Vilsack will sign a proclamation proclaiming that Ag Day, and he's going to be on hand on the 22nd on the National Mall. There will be a space for him to make some comments, as well as some others who will be on hand to make some comments in recognition of Ag Day. But the thing that we're most excited about is the exhibit on the National Mall. And there will be companies and from around agriculture, from around the US. So think of big farm equipment on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., and that's what's going to be on display. So in addition to that, there's a lot of organizations. National FFA will be there. American Farm Bureau will be there as well. The Fertilizer Institute to talk a little bit about the role of crop nutrients in growing food for a growing population. But we're just so excited to actually see those machines on the National Mall. And as you can imagine, that's quite a logistics feat to get done, considering how hard it is to move equipment, even on rural roads. So getting it in place in a big city is going to be quite the accomplishment, but we're really excited to invite the general public to the National Mall, both on March 21 and March 22 to see those exhibits.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a great time. And as we mentioned, you're chair of the Ag Council of America, who helps host all these activities. Amy, what kind of work goes in with the council here? I'm sure this isn't something that you just put together overnight.
No, actually, we started putting this together more than a year ago. And when everything shut down because of COVID, we had to go to a virtual component. So, I mean, that is still in the works and will be available to people who can't join locally. But we started 2 years ago trying to get these exhibits on the National Mall. And we're really happy to say that, it's going to happen this year. So the logistics part of it has been in the works for quite a while, and we've had to get certain permits and work with local DC people, of course, parks, the National Parks Group, and some of the local traffic groups as well. But so that's involved. But we have a board of individuals from various parts of the ag industry that are in the Agriculture Council of America. And we spend most of a year planning what we're going to do for National Ag Day. So in addition to the events that I've mentioned already, there's an essay contest for college students, and there is one top winner chosen every year, and she will be on the virtual program. And I think talking about her essay, and the theme for the essay was agriculture, growing a climate for tomorrow. So there were a lot of entries into that contest, and we're happy to say that the winner has been chosen and will be part of our programming on National Ag Day. Also, there is a group of students who have been in training on how to best advocate for issues that are important to them with their elected officials. So there are plans already in place for meetings between students and their elected officials in a virtual setting because, a lot of the offices are not open right now to the public, but there are meetings already scheduled that students will advocate on the issues that are important to them with their elected officials. And it's just really encouraging to see those students really take ownership of things that mean something to them, those issues that they can talk to their elected officials about and make a difference and make sure that they are heard and that elected officials know how important these issues are. So that is something that we're looking forward to seeing come to fruition on National Ag Day next week.
Amy, it sounds like you've got a lot of really cool opportunities for people to celebrate National Ag Day. Before we go, can you discuss the theme for this year's National Ag Day?
Right. So the theme is agriculture growing a climate for tomorrow. And that was chosen just from the perspective of climate, and all of those environmental issues are really top of mind for not only elected officials, but farmers. And farmers understand that we are part of the solution to climate issues. And part of the exhibits and I guess the reasoning behind the exhibits on the National Mall is to showcase those activities that farmers are taking part in, that help sustain their way of life and the environment and just farming in general. So a lot of the equipment, probably most of the equipment that will be on display is, highly technological. And farmers are using that technology and innovations in their farm operations to make sure that they leave their operations in better shape than they were when they started. So that involves, soil health, what they apply to the ground to grow crops, from crop protectants to crop nutrients, those kinds of things that are part of a sustainable farming operation. And we want to showcase that to consumers who come to the National Mall next week. So we're really excited about that.
Some really great information here, Amy. We really appreciate it. Before we go, any final thoughts on National Ag Day next week?
Well, if you're interested in putting on some local Ag Day activities at agday.org, there is a toolkit of resources that talks you through how to start your own and hold your own Ag Day recognition. So there's that on the website. You can read the winning essay on agday.org as well. And then there is just a lot of information, facts about agriculture, some social media posts if you're interested in posting about Ag Day on your social media channels. There's some ideas there for what you can post. And then you can also sign up for the virtual program if you're not available to join us. So once again, that URL is agday.org, and there is just a host of information there, and we would encourage people to take a look and see what's available for National Ag Day.
Well, thanks for all of your hard work and dedication on this. We hope you have a great time next week celebrating agriculture.
Thank you so much, and we're really looking forward to it.
Thanks for being here. Again, that's Amy Bradford from Growmark, Chair of the Ag Council of America, here on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network.